Phil, you had a big run early in the game. Tell us about kind of what you saw and how that play developed.
Really, it was 3rd and 1, and I just saw a little crease, and ended up being a cutback in that lane, and I just saw green grass, so I just ran. The offensive line blocked it up really good, so they gave me the opportunity to make a play.
The offense tonight, you guys came out on fire. Was that kind of like the mode all week, just kind of just jump out there and get off to the start you guys did?
Oh yeah, for sure. We know we put in the work in practice. We know what we can do in practice, so we just had to translate that today to the game field, and that was just a big emphasis of just showing that all the work that we put in, we got to go out there and show it.
Did you think, or you think you surprised some people today with your breakaway speed? I mean, that's something you've never showed before.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I never really had the opportunity, but maybe surprised some people. But I've been working on that.
Do you know how fast you hit?
No, I don't.
20.6.
20.6? Okay. That's all right. I'm trying to hit 21, but that's good. That's all right.
From the run game tonight, were the holes just bigger? I mean, how did you feel just making your cuts and then breaking free, seeing the holes themselves?
I'd say they did a good job, honestly. Having a lot of guys in the box, the safeties crashing down, but just on that play in particular, they just didn't have any outside contain, and I was able to, if you have as a running back, if you're able to get a little bit of room, it could turn into a big play, and that's just what happened.
Was it strange to be up by so much with so much still to play?
Nah, honestly, I felt like the guys were just ready this week to go out there and show what we had, to lose a game like that last week and only get 3 points on the board. We knew we had more in us, so we just really wanted to prove that to ourselves, and especially to the defense. They gave us a lot of help, so we just wanted to prove that today.
You had the freshmen, you guys been talking about them spring and camp, especially Wesco. You talk about the play of those two guys and the kind of what they showed from a big play standpoint.
You just showed that the moment wasn't too big for them. When they got their opportunity, they made the most of it. And those guys, they work hard, they make plays in practice. So I expect nothing less than for them to make that on the game field.
Phil, talk about the explosiveness in this offense. It's been a long time since we've seen that many big plays, running game, receiving game, tight end, just so many players making big, explosive plays.
This team is very explosive, and it all starts with our O-line. They've gotten so much better, have gotten so much improvement over this offseason, and they're allowing us to, make those throws, make those runs. It all starts with them, but we definitely got the keys in this offense.
Phil, knowing that you're graduating next year, what does it mean to you personally that some of the younger guys got so much time to play and get more experience?
It was great to see, honestly, just for them to grow their experience, just because I know, like me, as when I was a sophomore, freshman, getting to go out there and play gave me confidence. So I'm glad that they got that experience too.
Phil, I asked Cade, last week was a tale of two halves, and it was a tale of two games, just a great turnaround, and just day and night as far as from the George game to tonight. And you talk about the O-line, how great they played. Coach Luke definitely had them ready to go these first two games. Didn't really show in the score last week, but definitely showed out tonight.
The O-line, Coach Sweeney talked about it. They gave up no sacks last game or this game. They've been doing a great, unbelievable job, honestly. And we just gotta execute. That's really been the thing. Just execute. Momentum's a big thing in this game. So it's all about the details, especially in a game like last week. The details are what matters, especially when Coach Sweeney likes to say, when talent meets talent, the details are what matter.
Do you feel that next week having a bye week is perfect timing, or do you think kind of stalls some momentum, or how do you guys see the bye week before NC State comes to town?